I know.
messages.
I've been an agent before, so I know
Yeah.
what you mean. I've been in the same ball. I've been sitting
I
in the
don't,
same.
I don't go around neighborhood knocking on doors.
Oh, okay, but, okay. Well, we'll talk. I'll call you. Yeah. Thanks. Thanks for the translation.
I returned your call, Dennis, aren't you?
Yes, you did, thank you.
And I don't know, Dennis doesn't return my calls, if it makes you feel any better.
Didn't I?
Speak, Dennis, speak.
Got my money, didn't
You're on candid camera here. Do you care if I do this?
I? She just gives me a hard time.
One of our members wanted to come tonight and could not, so wanted to hear this.
You got those hammers?
Is that okay?
Work right, or what?
No, the hammers are working fine.
Sorry, you don't have to answer.
I'm Terry Spencer with Tomboy Tools, and as my daughter explained earlier today, Custom Executive Services. And so I do a lot of different things and have a lot of different contract roles that I play. And some of them require me to use my fingers in places where there are sharp things, so I
see you have lots of
was a little, well, that's just because I keep hurting them more, so I just covered them all up. But anyway, that's what I do.
And I'm Leslie Byers, and my husband and I, Wade, have the Magic Herd Steam Professionals. And we need lots of help trying to get on the phone. I don't mind getting on the phone, it's just a matter of getting the people to want to have our service. We also have another business that requires us to get on the phone a lot and talk to people. And so that's what we're doing.
My name is Jeremy Cameron, and I've got Intelligent Designs, which is a construction company. So we do remodel and new construction and built-ins as well as some architectural design stuff.
Yay.
Jeremy and his wife, Jenny, just joined the chamber this morning.
Congratulations,
Yeah.
Jeremy.
Yeah, new chamberman, yeah. Jim Ludy, co-executive director of the chamber.
Cheryl Keeble, Renaissance Insurance out of Windsor.
All right.
Behind the camera is Pam Ludy, who is the other co-executive director of the chamber.
Go there.
And I am Jared Finkenbinder. My wife Cindy and I own Alpha Omega Accounting.
Okay.
Oh boy. Do I look okay?
Back to you again. Uh-huh.
Wow. Okay. How many of you guys, or y'all, or wherever you're from, how many of you do marketing on the phone? Or I'm sure everybody uses this phone in some respect, but how many of you call? Part of the way you get in front of people is you make phone calls. You do it.
Who doesn't?
Let's say that again, how many what?
The way you get in front of people, one of your methods is getting on the phone and getting in front of them and calling them. You do.
Even the chamber does.
You do.
From a cold calling type standpoint?
Well, it could not necessarily just cold calling. It could be a warm lead. It could be somebody who maybe, you know, like with him, he's getting leads that are supposed to be warm anyway, but they're probably so
They're cold
old.
as
That's
ice.
probably why. I've been there.
That does happen on occasion. Typically it's a referral.
Okay.
From another friend of mine that's in a similar trade or something like that. I run across this person, they're looking for another roof or, you know, an addition to the house or basement finish or something like that. I informed them that you were going to be calling them potentially, and here is their name and contact.
Okay, so most of the way you get is you get referrals?
Everything up until this point has been word of mouth for me.
Okay. And are you wanting to expand in
Very much so.
Okay. So, and the reason I'm asking is because that's going to be the focus of what I'm doing, talking about, because, you know, I provide sales training from one end to the other. I mean, from the beginning where you get a hold of the person on the phone to where you close the sale in person. The reason why I'm focusing more on the phone is because I found a really great need for that. Most of the people that I'm dealing with need help on the phone. If they can overcome the phone and getting in front of people and getting that person to agree to an appointment, they can handle the direct one-on-one a lot better. But they're not so good on the phone, or they're afraid of the phone, or there are different reasons why. And And just to kind of give you a real brief synopsis of my history, I started in sales in the early 90s with MCI. You guys remember that? I'm dating myself. And when they were a huge company, like they were the rival to AT&T, I started out in telemarketing, which it was a love-hate relationship because I was really good at it, but I hated it. But I was promoted to outside sales. I worked there for about almost 2 years, all total. Loved it. And I worked in the telecommunications industry until it pretty much crashed. Then I also have been an insurance agent with a couple of companies as well. So I know what it's like to be an agent, and I know how tough it is. And I found that over the years, the industry, getting a hold of people has changed dramatically. I mean, it used to be you can go door knocking to the businesses, it's not a big deal. And now it's so saturated with people calling. People are just so tired of getting calls. And so you have to really, really set yourself apart from everybody else. I did have an appointment set. My business was focused on appointment setting in the beginning. But, you know, number one, I'm the only one that's doing it, so I can only do it for so many hours a day. And number two, you get burnt out on doing that if that's all you're doing all day long. So, and I did that at one point. I did that all day long. I would call across the nation. That's all I did, and setting appointments between the salesperson I represented and the business. And I represented different companies, and it was actually with a water purification system was the main. So I specialize in business to business, but I do have some residential experience too, so I can help you in that area. I've got you guys. I have some handouts for you. As far as common objections, we're going to go over that. Let's see, how much time do I have? About an hour? No, I'm just joking.
3 hours.
3 hours, yeah, whatever. As
Some
long
of
as
us
we have
might
enough wine,
have to
we're
leave a
okay.
little early. I turn into a couch potato about 8:30.
Uh-oh.
No, she
You
has
wanna
to
get
leave
done
at
on
6:30,
video.
so
I'm
we're.
sorry. I've got to leave at 6:30
You
or
wanna
I'm
get done on
in
video.
deep trouble.
You want to get done on video.
So, how many of you guys feel like you're pretty good on the phone and pretty successful overall at setting appointments? Feel like you're pretty good at that?
Mhm.
Anybody
I've
else?
done it for,
Who's done it for a really long time? So, that's pretty typical though. I mean, when I talk to people, most people, I had a group of 30 agents at insurance. I talked to Aflac. And I said, out of all of you, how many feel like you're really good on the phone? Two of them raised their hands. So it's typical that a lot of people just, it's hard.
It gets fangs.
What'd you
The
say?
phone doesn't get fangs.
Oh, gross fangs. When you first get on the phone, of course, you want to make sure that you're in charge of you're getting a hold of the right person. That's one thing that I've made the mistake of doing is you want to make sure the person you talk to makes the decision, or at least has a major impact on the decision. Because otherwise, and all of you have done this, especially people that have been in the business for a long time have done this, you get a hold of the wrong person, the gatekeeper, and they insist that they make, they really want to meet with you. They won't let you through, so you meet with them or you talk to them and you find out in the end that they don't have any impact on the decision. You wasted all that time. So that's one thing that's really important. Just make sure you're talking to the right person. I mean, you probably all know this, but just to reiterate that. One thing that I found is really important is building rapport. And I'm sure you guys know why that's important.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It builds trust, and it sets you apart. And if you listen, that's huge, because if you found most of the people that call you on the phone, they don't listen to you. Or even people that you've met in person. I'll tell you a story. I went to go look for a car a couple years back. I knew exactly what I wanted. I told the guy exactly what I wanted, but he would not sell me that. I said I want a Chevy Suburban. Well, it was a new car. I don't know. It was a new car lot. It was a different, I don't know who it was, Ford or whatever. He didn't want to sell me that. It's like, well, no, wait, you should get a